How to create C chart using Excel. C stand for count chart. To do the count chart or any control chart, and control chart carry the formulae, and based on that the control limit get calculated. An example, if you look at the C chart, we are talking about LCL and UCL, and LCL and UCL, and all these get calculated using the specific formula, right? And this is not given by us, and unlike you have in process capability, you have the USL and LSL, where these are given by us, right? This is the specification given by us. But when it comes to control chart carry the control limit. This is auto calculated using the formula, right? Let's discuss about the formula. Formula for C chart is a very easy. And if you say that lower control limit, which is equal to C bar. What is C bar? C bar, for example, you have 1, 2, 3 is a number. And what is a C bar? C bar is nothing but average. Say 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6. 6 divided by 3 is 2, right? So this we call it as C bar. And then minus. So we are talking about lower. So minus should come 3 times square root of C bar again. This is a formula. And the same thing you have upper control limit equal to C bar plus, all you will be doing it is here minus here plus 3 into the same formula continues, right? And how to create this one, and either using this value, you can also determine in any software, for example, Minitab, MINITAB, right? Minitab or any statistical software, you will be end up getting the same number, right? Let's start from here, right? From scratch. So now here I have given that quantity as a number. Each time the quantity I give differently, and you can see that automatically gets calculated, right? Now we'll do from the beginning, and we'll see how we can apply it. Even for volume, let's say you have some volume I wanted to get calculated, you can definitely do that, right? So maybe I will give that here, YouTube, and I will just delete this one. Let's create from the beginning, and also I'll delete everything. Let's do it from the beginning. Let's say this is the 20 data set I have, and this I have a reference. Even this also I will delete, so I don't have anything. So maybe I will call it as A dot 1, or I will call it as Jan example. Okay, so different year and month we have. Let's say this is the month wise distribution we have. Let's say volume I have. Volume this time I'm gonna keep it. We can keep it for defect, but here I'm going to take it for volume. Let's say I'm getting the orders between 1000 to 2000 example. And for example, Jan I have got 1385 volume. This is my volume. What is C bar? As I said, that's average. For now, what I will do, I will just keep this as a value. Otherwise, dynamically, it will be changing. So I will keep it as a value. Now, again, I will apply the same thing because I do need this limit. And then now we are talking about the upper control limit. Right? So upper control limit is this one plus 3 into square root of, again, I kept it in the same C2 I will keep. So this is the upper control, right? So here C2 is absolute reference for us. So it's going to repeat every time. So I will give F4 and drag it up. So now we got this value. Now what I will do, the only thing is that I need the lower control. So I will use minus. So this is the value. Now what we got, we got everything. We got the C bar, and we got the UCL and LCL and everything. So copy, take this up, go to insert, recommended chart. In the recommended chart, you have this one, right? You can take this up, let's say you want the chart to be looks good, right? So we'll start, we know that minimum value we have as 1000, minimum 1400, and I will give 1400, and the value maximum it goes, let's say 2000 example, right? So, okay. And then we can start doing from the scratch. Okay, so now we got this value. One more time, let's do it. So this is the average value, and this is lower control, and this is upper control, and this is lower control. Yes, correct. Okay, and I'll just take care this later because I just noticed that we have 1200, 1200 as a limit. So therefore, last time I given 1400, so that's the reason it's not giving it. So now safe side, what I will do is that I will give 1000 as a value example, 1000 to 2000, and this is the value we got, right? So again, I'm just doing a little bit of formatting, and I will keep this as a heading. This is the heading, but this one, this time we are only going with the volume, and we will call it as month wise. And I'll just bold this up or slightly increase a bit. Okay, now we got this value, and all I'm doing it is that this is the initial value, right? So for initial value, of course, I do need the marking. So I'll just right click, add the data label. So this is done. And and then the last part is that this limit, for example, if you just click here, right click, add data labels, and here right click and add data labels. Similarly, you do for lower control. So this may be confusing. So I'll delete and I'll look for the last one and I'll add the data labels. So now the data labels also been added. So I wanted to clearly call out because this value, I mean, initial value and this limit value might get confused. So what I will do, I will just give slightly bigger font, and also I will give this kind of color, right? So it is clearly visible as well, right? Okay. And similarly, I will do that. And similarly, I will do this. So it is fair to say that the volume, the average volume per month we have 1400, and the volume, the maximum we are getting it, the upper is 1500. There are outlier, but actually volume, these are all these big volumes we have. And you can apply, since we have taken a volume, you can apply for defect or any other pattern data set also do that, right? We can apply it. So now what is very, very important factor is that I wanted to determine this value. I'm going to compare in Minitab, MINITAB, Minitab statistical software, right? So because Minitab gives at least 2 digits, so I will just keep it 2 digit here. And let's see whether we are getting the same value. For Minitab, we just need only one column, but I'm taking along with the reference column. I'll just keep it here. Okay, just so this is just attribute data, so no data. Normally, data is nothing is required, so we can straight away going for control chart and then the C chart. Just click here, and you can see that the value is 1406.2, and let's see how much we got, and exactly the same, and 151874, 1518, and then 1293.7, right? Exactly the same value we have got it, right? But I wanted to keep it simple, right? So I will keep it like this. And further, if you wanted to do that one, but especially I wanted to call out this one, right? So this is very important. And what is the lower control limit, upper control limit, and see what's an average, right? And even if I change this value, let's say I'm just changing it to 1000 to 2000. Let's check one more time whether we are getting the same value or not, right? Okay, now based on this value, the limits are calculated, and let me freeze this up, and then let's go and check that out. Copy this value and go back to here and paste this value here. Come back to, okay, 1 second. We've taken only value, correct. So, okay, come back to graph, and then in graph you have update graph automatically. 1580, we are getting 1580, exactly the same. 1465, we are getting the same. 1350, 1350, right? And anytime when you change it, and automatically the graph value get changed, and you'll have that the entire control chart properly, C chart will be available. I hope you find it useful. Please do like, share, subscribe. You have a wonderful day.